So hey my babies, it's your girl Bubbles, and you can tell by the title that I'm coming to you guys with another video in my Carnival Newbie series. And these are things that I do when preparing and prepping for the carnival of my choice for the year. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is choose which carnival you want to attend for the year. Now after you do that, what I look into is what day carnival falls on, because depending on that, that's how I choose how long I'm going to be staying in that particular island and how long I'm going to be staying for carnival. And I usually always stay for carnival for a week. I like to go like mid-swing of things, and it depends too as well what fets are going on, because I like to be there for like certain events that I know that are really good. So between, but it's up to you. You can stay however long you feel to stay, but that's personally what I do. Another thing that I really like to know as well when planning for a carnival is I like to know whether that carnival is a 1 day or a 2 day carnival, because of course, depending on that too is going to depend on how long I'm staying. So if I'm going to a carnival that's a 2 day carnival, 2 day carnivals are typically a Monday and a Tuesday. So I usually leave the Thursday because I like to have a rest day after carnival. So like I said, this all depends on you. You can do whatever you feel. It's just personally what I do when I go to carnivals. Now, something that's very important to take into consideration when you're going to a 2 day carnival is that for 2 day carnivals, there's going to be 1 day you dress in costume and 1 day you dress in Monday or Tuesday wear. So depending on what day you wear the costume, the other day will be when you wear whatever you want. So I know in Trinidad, Mondays you wear whatever you want, and on Mondays you'll wear Monday wear, and Tuesday you wear costume. St. Lucia is just the complete opposite. Monday you wear costume, Tuesday you wear Tuesday wear. So something that's very important to know is, and to find out, is which day is which. Now, this is not something you have to find out before. You can find out when you're on the island, but just know that when you're packing, you're going to want to keep in mind that 2 day carnival, or if you're going for a 2 day carnival, you're going to want to pack something else to wear for the day 2 or for the day 1. And I personally, I like to wear a very nice bathing suit and, some stockings, and that is how I go about my Monday, Tuesday, whichever wear, for whichever island I'm in. The next thing that I like to know when I'm traveling for a carnival is basically, I like to stay local. So you're going to want to find out where, per se, that island's carnival or where most events are going to be. So this is pretty easy. You could just Google whatever island or country you're going to be attending. Just Google it, and the carnivals are usually in the capital. Once you're staying within the capital, that's how you'll find out, where most of things are going to happen. Another way in which I find out where to stay per se is I know which carnival most of the times I want to go to from the previous year. So I follow people that go to carnivals as well, and I can sit there and say, okay, this is where most people were staying the year before, so this is a good area to look into when I'm going for next year. So, you can go about it that way as well. But you're just going to want to know, where's the most local place to stay, or where's close to stay when you're going for a carnival. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to, of course, you're going to carnival, you're going to want to look for your costume. You're going to find a band. Now, I made a whole video about costumes and carnival costumes 101. I'm going to link that above so that you guys can look at that. And, I shared so much information in that video as well, so you guys can check that out. So I'm not going to go too much into costumes per se, but to find a band, I know which bands are for which country, so I usually follow them on Instagram when they have a band launch. I look into their costumes, and that's how I pick and choose which costume I want or whatever. Now, if you're new to carnival, something that I think will be really cool to do is, you can go on Instagram, you can hashtag blank carnival, whichever carnival you're going to for the year. And so, like, suppose you're going to Trinidad Carnival. You will type in Trinidad Carnival 2020, hashtag Trinidad Carnival 2020. You can follow that, and you'll just always be updated to one day postings. Now, but it depends on you. Some people might not want to constantly be seeing that, but I think it's something that's pretty good to do if you're new to Carnival and you're not quite sure about all the ins and outs and stuff like that. Another good person to look into as well is Global Carnivalista. She has a whole blog post and a website that she dedicates to like carnival related things, and she posts like articles on how to prepare for carnivals as well, and she goes like, you know, in depth with that. So you guys could look into that as well if there's a post there that's, you know, that like has to do with the carnival that you're going to be attending for the year. The next thing I like to do is, after I done already, like, you know, got my flight book, got my hotel book or my Airbnb book, got my costume deposit down, I start looking into effects, because let's get into it. Like, your girl likes effect. Like, I like to have my whole itinerary set up. Like, I'm the planner, one of the planners in my group. I like to plan things. I like to know, like, you know, what's going on. I like to have myself booked and busy when I'm going to a carnival. So I start looking into the different fetes for the different days. I like to make sure that, you know, I have a fete during the day, a fete during the night, you know, set my thing up nice. Like I said, another good thing about doing that hashtag follow the carnival which you're attending to is that when people are promoting, or when promoters are promoting, they're going to be hashtagging that. So you'll be seeing when bands post, you'll be seeing when promoters post, and all this other stuff. So that's like a great way to find those things out as well. And the last thing that I do when I'm preparing for carnivals, I like to get familiar with that island or country's music. And we got YouTube and SoundCloud for that. So, you know, and I subscribe and follow a lot of DJs, especially like on SoundCloud. I follow them on SoundCloud whenever they drop a new mix that has to do with, or when they drop a new mix, period. Like, I listen to soca year round, so I'm always up to the times with whatever's out at the time. And even if I'm not going to a island or a country for carnival, like, soca is my genre of choice. That's what I listen to year round. So I like to know, you know, what's going on. I also, you know, like to think that I fete often. So when I go to parties, of course, you know, I'm one of the people that I'm be sitting there singing and dancing to a song, and people probably looking at me like, what is this girl doing? But yes, I listen to soca that much that, like, I am up to the times with everything. And that is about it for this video. Hope that this video is very helpful to you guys. That some of the information that I shared on how I prep and I prepare now, this is just like the little things that I do. There's something that I share in the video that you might have a concern about, or that I might not have shared in the video. You guys know that you can always comment down below, and I'm always replying to you guys anytime you guys have questions. This is what I am here for. Like, I'm here to share my information and these gems that I have with you guys. And I hope you're subscribed and hit that bell notification, because, like, listen, I'm sharing these gems with y'all, like, and I know you guys don't want to miss this. And I got some more heat on the way. I have carnival tips coming. I have even, like, you know, I don't want to share too much. You guys gotta subscribe, hit that bell button for the videos. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you.